I'm gonna make one more video because this was just in my thoughts. So I have been talking. I've only been in a relationship with Owen, Owen Wayne, for about a month and a half now. Later on in the future, I have been given the chance to maybe. I don't know exactly if he's serious or not. I'm assuming he is. That could maybe possibly move to North Carolina. I don't know if I would be happy there or not. I'm thinking I probably would because I would get away from the snow, the cold, this place that put a huge scar in my life for 5 years. I don't want to live here anymore, and I don't want to move here. I enjoy Chattanooga. I enjoy the South. I feel like my parents are extremely selfish for making us move. I mean, my dad could have done contract work or retired, or mom could have gotten a job somewhere. I could have gotten a job somewhere. My brother, I don't know. He could have made it work somehow. I am just so miserable. I've only been here for a month, and I'm miserable. My life consists of nothing but sleeping, playing World of Warcraft, applying to positions and not hearing anything back, and I'm really curious exactly what I would look like in 3 months, considering most people actually get to this level in about like 6 months, and I don't know, maybe I'm just emotionally unstable. I don't know what the problem is, but I didn't have any friends here. The people that I knew were people at church, which I just don't care for, to be honest. If I had to choose people to be around with, I don't know, maybe I just don't like people. Maybe that's the problem, that's what I'm saying. But, I didn't want to move. The question is, would I be happier in North Carolina? I'm actually considering this, but the first thing I need to do is to get a car. So I need a job to do the car, and just not beat myself up, because I probably actually could have at least gone to the not the interview, but the actual like first day of work, and just kind of see exactly what to expect. Feel horrible, let that guy down. He probably would have been a great boss, actually, when I think about it. But I mean, I was up till 3 in the morning trying to weigh out the pros and cons, and there was just more cons than pros. I mean, there was no promotional chances whatsoever in this job. I probably would have been stuck making $9 an hour. I just really hope PNC Bank comes through. I'm just so worried about everything right now. I'm worried about my job. I'm wondering if I'm going to be still unemployed in the next 6 months. I'm worried if this relationship is going to work, if we actually have more in common than just a video game. I really like this guy though, and I guess I just don't feel like I'm good enough. But the question is, which I like what Lori said, who was a friend on a while. She said, "Is he good enough for you?" Okay, not that am I good enough for him, is he good enough for me? And I think so, yes, from what I see. Though I do have some issues that I am actually kind of concerned about. When I have talked to him on Skype sometimes, I mean, this is the only thing I've seen. I don't know exactly. Maybe it's just being tired. I don't talk to him till 9 p.m. every night because he goes to karate, and I usually have something going on that night. He seems kind of demanding, like how I am with my folks, with my family. He was speaking the same way to me as I do to them, which isn't good, because that's actually something I'm trying to work on. I am trying to help around the house more, such as like folding clothes and like the dishwasher and etc. Whatever needs to be done. I'm making an effort to go help out with that. I don't know, I just didn't like it. I didn't like being talked to that way. Morgan, can you tell this, Morgan, please, he didn't even say please, he just says, Morgan, tell this person so-and-so, do this and that. And I'm just like, I'm not your housewife, I'm your long distance relationship girlfriend who has never even met you yet. I mean, if he had said please or something, it wouldn't have bugged me as much, but it did. And I don't really know what to make of that. I would like to be able to, I don't know, I mean, everybody's going to have their faults. He just seems a little bit extremely grumpy sometimes, actually. But I think I mean, from what I'm seeing, he seems to have he seems to be able to get away from the situation if he's grumpy or whatever. Or, I mean, how I started this relationship is that I was completely honest up front with him. I told him about my club feet. I told him about my self-esteem issues. I told him that I was unemployed. I just told him that I graduated college. I'm 23 years old. I'm only 23 years old. I have nothing in life. I mean, I have a good family, but as for myself, job-wise, as a person, I'm still a baby. He's like this big because he's an adult. He's got 5 years in banking experience. He's probably got a good chance of becoming an assistant manager one day. Bank manager. He works at a Bank of America. And actually, if I did move down to North Carolina, he would actually probably try to get me a job there using the Human Resource Department. But at the same time, they say that the way to get out of your anxiety bubble is to go ahead and do those things. Do those things outside of your comfort zone, and you will be happy. So I'm wondering if I should just do it. Just move down there. Or would it go wrong? Would it go good? I don't know. I've also got some other issues, like I've never had an actual serious physical relationship. I've never kissed a guy. I'm 23 years old. I've never had sex. I've never done any of these things. And I'm really self-conscious about it. The reason why I did actually try to date a guy in college. His name was Alex or something. I don't know. At first he seemed like, I like intellectual, geeky, dorky guys because I don't really look on, I'm a little bit big on physical appearance, but nothing like, not that bad at it. I can't explain, like, Michael, for instance, to me, when I first met him, he was completely ugly. But I started having like a huge crush on him the more I got to know him. I think they call these people like demisexual. I mean, they've got like 20,000 different sexual terms nowadays. Asexual, homosexual, bisexual, heterosexual, I think it's straight. I don't know. There's just so many of these. I have to know a person to get to like them. And I find them, that's just natural. I don't know why they put all these terms. Anyway, I'm going to go back to what I found Michael, like, really, really cute after I got to know him. Of course, if you remember Michael, he is now a she. Or actually, he, she, whatever he's going to call himself nowadays. He's actually going to there's a hormone doctors. Yeah, he's going to be one of those hormone doctors right now to get boobs. So he's going to become a woman, I guess. So, I thought I was bisexual actually in October, but then I started doing some research and actually kind of see, and I think I just realized I was just trying to fit in. I didn't actually like women, I like men. I lied to Michael about in October and said I was bisexual when actually I'm still straight, but at the time I didn't think. Anyway, so I was trying to picture myself with Michael, and then the picture of a man with boobs and a dick just kind of turned me off. So that's the end of that story. I still talk to him as friends, but yeah, it's pretty bad when the guy that you had a crush on for 7 years decides to change sexes. So of course I don't even know. I do put a big influence on job as who I'm going to date with, and I don't want to date like a doctor, but they have or anything. They have to be financially well off enough to be able to take care of themselves. And Michael still hasn't even gotten out of college yet, so of course I'm sitting here unemployed on my ass. So yeah, but I have the potential to make money with my quality control degree. It's not like I couldn't. If I can get a job, there's a possibility I might be able to actually get a job with, I don't know. I'm going to give my application to some dude at church. He said that he was curious and he wanted to look at it, so we'll just kind of see what happens. Is this other video uploaded yet? It's still processing. That's great. So yeah, I've actually made 2 videos today because I'm trying to get my anxiety out of the way. I've noticed that making these videos helps out a lot. Yeah. So anyways, about Owen, I think I like him a lot right now. I haven't met him yet. I'm really actually kind of curious to see where it's going to go. I just hope I don't blow him off with my insecurities of myself. And occasionally my wishy-washy behavior, which he said he doesn't like in a girl. Alright. But I'm going to do what I think is right, and I am going to bring up stuff that I believe that is serious, such as the church thing. It actually does bother me a lot that he, even though his mom is a Christian, that he is agnostic, but at the same time, I am questioning my religion a lot myself, because it seems like we mostly only go to church for social stuff. Where's the God part in it? That's the reason why you're going to church. It just doesn't make any sense why I feel like my family is mostly going there for social. And that's what church is becoming nowadays. There is no God in church nowadays. And of course, then you're trying to learn about this person, and then, God, Jesus, and then people screw it up so much with what their opinion of how they interpret the Bible, because the Bible can be taken so many ways. And it just become really disheartening because you're trying to question yourself, kind of like with this job thing I had. Is it the right choice? Am I worshiping God the right way? Is this exactly what the Bible was written for? Was it written by God? Was man the one who actually invented it? I mean, it was written by man, but was God actually put into the thing? The Old Testament, I mean, it's complete bull hockey, except for a couple verses. I mean, some chapters in that book, but of the New Testament, I do believe there was a man called Jesus, and that he did die on the stones, and he did claim himself to be the Son of Christ, but there's just some stuff there I just really question. Like, why would people want to choose a murderer over Jesus, who's supposedly the Son of God? Was there other stuff that Jesus did? I mean, like, if Jesus was like the Justin Bieber of I mean, trust me, I would choose a murderer over him too. Okay, maybe not. But I'm just trying to get like what else could there have been? How much was this true in the Bible, and how much actually matches up to what they're saying? I am very curious exactly how much. I could just make these videos all day long. This is actually pretty lightning to be able to see what I've said and what I've said, what I've said to myself, and to be able to come back to it. I don't know. It's interesting. I do know that there has to be some kind of other being, though, because gut feelings, for example, are like when I had a gut feeling about this job, I shouldn't have taken it. I should have said no on the spot. For some reason, I was told to myself not to take it. They're my gut feeling. Reasons. My point is it was interesting. I had the same feeling with Subway, and am I letting an opportunity slip by? Yes. Do I believe it was the right opportunity? No. Sorry, my eyeballs are look like I'm Chinese. Okay, that was a bad racist joke, but I do look like I'm Asian or something because my eyeballs are so skinny. I don't understand who I got that from either, because both my family has big eyeballs. So. I really hope I look back at these videos and laugh. It's amazing about how much how many changes with my mouth is great. Okay, I was kind of prolonging this right now. I don't know if I might actually turn this video in. I don't know. Let me see. Did the other one come in there yet? Are you serious? Yeah, Sure, I was making my detox there. Alright, I'm not going to turn this video in. This is just, I feel like I'm ranting or something. Bye.